See today's topic, magnetism and matter. Magnetism and matter. Can anybody please confirm which are the topics we have already covered? ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಂತಪ್ಪ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತ. See physical world, units and measurements, motion in a straight line, motion in a plane, laws of motion, work energy power, system of particles and rotational motion, gravitation. So these are the things we have covered from first year, correct?
Yes, sir.
So how about in case of second year? First, electric charges and fields, electrostatic potential and capacitance, current, electricity, moving charges and magnetism. So now fifth topic, magnetism and matter. Is it correct? Correct. Moving charge,
Yes,
magnetism, moving charges and magnetism over. So wave optics or ray optics ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರಪ್ಪ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ.
No, sir.
Up to magnetism and matter. So this is magnetism and matter. This is the fifth topic in second PUC. Correct alva?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
Yes, sir.
The electromagnetic waves, electromagnetic induction, one questions ಬರುತ್ತೆ. one question. Maximum 2 ಬರಬಹುದು. Fine. So ಅದನ್ನ ಸೈಡ್ ಗೆ ಇಡುವ. We will move ahead with ray optics, wave optics, dual nature, atom and nuclei. Finally, semiconductor. So these are the things we are going to cover in next week. ಇನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಸಿಗಬಹುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 6 ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಸಿಗಬಹುದು, ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ 5ಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊನೆ ಆಗ್ಬಹುದು. We will try to cover as much as possible. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? So today's topic is magnetism and matter. ನೋಡಿ magnetism and matter ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 questions minimum ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. It can be extended to 4 questions also. Okay, minimum 2 questions ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಇಂದ. Maximum 4 questions ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಇಂದ ಬರಬಹುದು. Simple topic, very easy topic. Remember, ಬಹಳ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. So here some formulas you must aware. Some formulas. See if this is B, magnetic field, horizontal component BH is equal to BH, horizontal component of the magnetic field, which is equal to B cos theta or cos phi, if you consider this is phi. And here is what? Vertical component BV, which is equal to what? B into sin phi or sin theta. Theta ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ theta, phi ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ phi. ಇದನ್ನ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So on the second formula, suppose if there is a uniform magnetic field, if there is a uniform magnetic field of strength B, and if you drop a needle, magnetic needle inside this, now this magnetic needle gives rise to time period, means it will circulate, experiences a torque, and so on, so on, so on. The time period is given by 2 pi is equal to, sorry, T is equal to 2 pi into root I divided by M into B. See here, I is moment of inertia, M is magnetic dipole moment, and B is field strength. So this talks about what? Time period. Tondre idya? Time period. Now, for any material, for example, if you want to construct the core of transformers, transformer core na ನೀವು manufacture ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ you need soft iron. Soft iron is the best thing, okay? Material, which is a ferromagnetic material. Ferromagnetic material. ನೋಡಿ ferromagnetic material ನ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ferromagnetic material ಗೆ ಕೆಲವು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು? ಹೈ ಪರ್ಮಿಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. It should have high permeability. It should have low retentivity. It has to retain magnetic field, so very less ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಅದು ರೆಟೆಂಟಿವಿಟಿ. ಯು ಆರ್ ಫೆಮಿಲಿಯರ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಟೆಂಟಿವಿಟಿ ಟರ್ಮ್. ಏನು ರೆಟೆಂಟಿವಿಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದ ರೆಸಿಡ್ಯೂಯಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಸಮ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ವಾಟ್ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಮೆನ್ ಈವನ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ retentivity. So and low hysteresis loss. So these 3 are very important points. ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಅಯನ್ ಬರೀತೀವಿ, ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಇದು ferromagnetic material, high permeability, low retentivity, low hysteresis loss ಇದ್ರೆ ಆ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ನಮಗೆ ಸೂಟಬಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Correct? So now there is a term called chi. What is chi? Susceptibility. Susceptibility. See, chi is represented by B by M. Magnetic intensity divided by magnetization. Intensity of magnetization. B by H. Sorry, B by M or B by H. Okay. So this is what susceptibility. Remember, based on susceptibility, material will be categorized into three. One is a diamagnetic. Diamagnetic. When it is called a diamagnetic? When chi is less than 1. Now it is paramagnetic. Paramagnetic. If chi equal to 1 or greater than 1 and it is very less value. Positive. In general, if you want to say positive value, less value, it is paramagnetic. Whereas the ferromagnetic, chi is much greater than 1. Okay, positive and much greater than 1. It is called ferromagnetic in nature. It is called ferromagnetic in nature. ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ?
So what is the condition for paramagnetic?
Paramagnetic, it is approximately equal to 1 or much slightly greater than 1. If the chi value is slightly greater than 1, then it is paramagnetic. Sometimes it is plus or minus. Sanna ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇರಬಹುದು or very near to 1 or slightly more than 1. It is paramagnetic. Whereas for ferromagnetic, it is much greater than 1, like 400, 500, 300, which is much greater than 1. Okay. ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? So you are familiar with the Curie temperature? Can anybody tell me what is Curie temperature? It is the temperature at which ferromagnetic material will be converted into paramagnetic material. Ferromagnetic material will be converted into paramagnetic material. In case of paramagnetic material, now remember this formula. Chi is inversely proportional to T, means more the temperature, less will be the what? Chi value. See, which says, this says, for a magnet, if you want to destroy its magnetic property, so here is a specimen, magnetic specimen, N and S, north and south. If you want to destroy this property, there are three methods. Now heat it. If you heat the material, it will lose its property. That means it will lose its magnetism. Second one, drop it from certain height. If you drop it from very far, like very heights, like large heights, go to 13th floor and drop this metal or like no specimen, it will lose its property. Again, go back, drop it. Again, go back, drop it. So what happens? It will lose its property. And the third item, by hammering. Okay, by hammering. Take a hammer, then beat it, so it will lose its property. So based on this, we can say now chi susceptibility of a material, paramagnetic material, is inversely proportional to T. Inversely proportional to T means more the temperature, less will be the magnetic property left with the material. ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ? ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆಯಾ?
No, sir.
Okay. Now first question 2009 first question. Ferromagnetic material used in a transformer. Ferromagnetic magnetic properties, deleted syllabus. Don't worry, Meghnatha. In e topic in the Indian ಕೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಓಕೆ, ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. You must know the main difference between paramagnetic, diamagnetic and ferromagnetic material. More important properties are not required, but basic properties are very essential. See, if you are preparing for only CET, then this syllabus, okay, deleted. Suppose if you are preparing for NEET, then all syllabus is there. Entire syllabus is there. Mr. Meghanath. Okay, only for CET purpose it is deleted. However, ಇದು ಬರೀ ಕೇವಲ CET ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ, entire competitive exam NEET ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. Next, ferromagnetic materials used in a transformer must have ferromagnetic material used in a transformer must have, first option, low permeability, high hysteresis loss. Low permeability, I represent using mu. Low permeability, high hysteresis loss. High hysteresis loss, I will write it as heat loss. You guys write it as hysteresis loss. Low permeability, high hysteresis loss. Second option, high permeability, low hysteresis loss. Low hysteresis loss. Third one, high permeability and high hysteresis loss. High hysteresis loss. Last option, low permeability and low hysteresis loss. Low hysteresis loss. Tell me.
Option B.
Option
B.
B. Option B is correct. See, I told you in the previous slide. See, it should have high permeability, low retentivity, and low hysteresis loss. Now, here is the question in 2009. See, the same question, similar question even asked in 2015. So, same question appeared. High permeability whereas low heat loss. So, then the material is suitable for the construction of transformer cores. Okay. Next question. 2014. See, after 2009, no question in between 2010 to 2013 from this topic. But in 2014, there is one question. A susceptibility of a certain magnetic material. Susceptibility of a magnetic material is 400. What is the class of the magnetic material? What is the class of the magnetic material? What is the class of the magnetic material? First one, ferromagnetic. First option, ferromagnetic. Second option, diamagnetic. Third option, ferroelectric. Next option, paramagnetic. Susceptible material is given, it is 400. Okay, you have to tell me which is the class of the material. Means this material belongs to which class? Ferromagnetic, ferroelectric, and paramagnetic. I told you. See, this is much greater than 1, and it is positive. Correct? Much greater than 1. 400 is the value. Then which material? Ferromagnetic material. Nodrappa, ಎಷ್ಟು simple topic idu. Simple topic. Trust me, you can opt all answers from this topic. Yalla answers opt ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಇದರೊಳಗೆ. Okay, means you can solve all questions from this topic. ಬಹಳ ಸುಲಭ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಈ question. 2015. Next question, 2015. Next question, 2015. Core of electromagnets are made of ferromagnetic material. core of electromagnets made of ferromagnetic material. Ferromagnetic material which has high permeability. First option, high permeability and high retentivity high retentivity. Second option, low permeability and low retentivity. Third option, high permeability and low retentivity. And last option, low permeability and high retentivity.
Option C.
Option
C.
C, high permeability, low retentivity. We will go back to slide 1. High permeability, low retentivity. Correct? High permeability, low retentivity. So option C is the answer. Electromagnets, remember, whether if you are using for electromagnets or for transformers, condition remains same. Electromagnets igu ashte, okay? Innondu transformers igu ashte, adaralli retentivity kammi irbeku. Okay? So ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. Hysteresis curve ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ. Hysteresis curve ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So this is how the nature of hysteresis curve is. Correct? Correct enrappa? So more the area, more will be the heat generation. More the area, more the heat wasted. So lesser the area which is suitable for construction core. Lesser the area andre ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, retentivity ಕೂಡ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. See, here is the retentivity value and coercivity value is what? The negative field you applied completely to demagnetize the substance. Negative field ಅನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಅದು coercivity. So I will show you now. ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, this value is retentivity, whereas this value is coercivity. Okay, ಒಂದು retentivity, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು coercivity. Next case 2015. Two questions in 2015. Two questions in 2015. If there is no torsion in the suspension thread, if there is no torsion in suspension thread, no torsion in suspension thread, then the time period of a magnet, executing SHM is first option, T is equal to 1 by 2 pi root I divided by MB. Second option, T is equal to 2 pi root MB divided by I. Third option, T is equal to 1 by 2 pi root MB divided by I. Last option, T is equal to 2 pi root I divided by MB.
Option D.
Option
D.
Option D. Others?
D, sir.
Correct agi check ಮಾಡ್ರಪ್ಪ. Correct agi check ಮಾಡಿ. Time period required when it is dropped from, when suppose a magnetic needle placed in magnetic field, what happens to its time period? It is option D. T is equal to 2 pi into root I divided by MB. Confusion ಇದೆಯನ್ರೋ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ? ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇನ್ 2015 ನೋಡಿ 2015 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ 3 ಕ್ವಶನ್. The magnetic susceptibility of a paramagnetic material, the magnetic susceptibility of a paramagnetic material the magnetic susceptibility of a paramagnetic material at minus 73 degrees Celsius at minus 73 degrees Celsius minus 73 degrees Celsius is 0.0075 and its value at minus 173 degrees Celsius will be at minus 173 degrees Celsius will be option A 0.0030, option B 0.0075, option C 0.0045, option D 0.015. 0.015.
Sir, last option.
Yarappa, who was that? Yaro? Explain madappa. Shivakumaran.
Sir, magnetic susceptibility is inversely proportional to temperature. So when temperature decreases, magnetic susceptibility increases.
Magnetic susceptibility increases. Okay, good. Temperature decreases, magnetic susceptibility increases. Good. See others. Listen. Susceptibility inversely proportional to T. If it is 1, chi1 is T1, correct? Chi1 T1. Similarly, chi2 proportional to T2. What happens? Chi1 T1 is equal to chi2 T2. Is it correct? Chi1 T1 is equal to chi2 T2. How, sir? Just to take, okay, expand this. Expanding chi2 is equal to some constant divided by T2. Chi2 into T2 is equal to constant, correct? So here also you will get constant. Now these two values I will equate. What is required here? See, this is chi1. This is temperature 1. This is temperature 2. You need to calculate what is chi2. So chi2 is required. Chi2 is equal to what? Chi1 T1 divided by T2. And here the temperatures provided are in degrees Celsius. You have to convert it into Kelvin scale. Okay. So first one 273, that is Kelvin, minus 73, it will be 200 Kelvin. This is temperature 1. Similarly, 273 minus 173, which is how much? 100 Kelvin. 100 Kelvin. Now chi2 is equal to, what is chi1 value? 0.0075 into T1 value 200 divided by 100. Okay. So these two will cancel out. 100 and 200, 2s are 0.0075 into 2 will be how much? 0.0150. So then option is D. Option is D. Okay. So remember, since here the values are greater, you can easily opt for 0.015. Suppose if it is given 0.020, 0.021, 0.023. So in that case, you have to go for calculation. Now here is the calculation part. Okay. So since value given is 0.015 directly, you can go for the answer. Assuming more the temperature or least the temperature, more will be the susceptibility. So in case if 0.015, 0.016, 0.014, if all are in this range, now you have to go for calculation, and I have shown the calculation part. ನೋಡ್ರೋ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ. ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ? ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? Next question. Next question. 2016 question. 2016 question. If chi1 and chi2 are a susceptibility of a paramagnetic material, if chi1 and chi2 are the susceptibility of a paramagnetic material, at temperature T1 Kelvin and T2 Kelvin, T1 Kelvin and T2 Kelvin respectively, then option A, chi1 is equal to chi2. Option B, chi1 T1 is equal to chi2 T2. Option C, chi1 T2 is equal to chi2 T1. Option D, chi1 root T1 is equal to chi2 root T2.
Option B.
Option
B.
Option B. Others. Check ಮಾಡ್ರೋ others. ನೋಡ್ರಪ್ಪ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಅರ್ಪಿತಾ, ದಿವ್ಯಾ, ಹರ್ಷಿತಾ, ಲಾವಣ್ಯ, ಮಹಾಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ, ಮೇಘನಾಥ್, ತೇಜಸ್. ಏನ್ರಪ್ಪ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ? Say in the last slide itself, okay, we come across with one expression. What was that expression? Chi1 T1 is equal to chi2 T2 for paramagnetic material. Chi1 and chi2 are the susceptibility of a paramagnetic material, T1 and T2. So chi1 is inversely proportional to T1, chi2 is inversely proportional to T2. Now take these two multiplication. Now if you add it, you will arrive at chi1 T1 is equal to chi2 T2. ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? Next question. 2016. At certain place, the horizontal component of Earth magnetic field is, at a certain place, horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field is 3.0 G. 3.0 G. G stands for gas. 3G. And the angle of dip at that place is angle of dip at that place is 30 degree. The magnetic field of Earth at that location, magnetic field of Earth at that location, option A 4.5 G, option B 5.1 G, option C 3.5 G, option D 6.0 G.
6.0 G.
6.0 G. Others. Others. Okay, now listen. What is given? Horizontal component given. This is BH, horizontal component. How to calculate BH? B into cos phi or cos theta, horizontal component. Correct? So BH is equal to, sorry, B you have to calculate. B is equal to what? BH divided by cos phi. See, this is BH value. How much is BH? 3. What is cos 30? What is cos 30?
Root 3 by 2.
The root 3 by 2, denominator of the denominator goes to the numerator. Is it right? Is it right? Root 3 by 2. Okay, this 2 goes up. So it is just 2 by 3 then. 2 by root 3. See, I will rewrite this expression as root 3 whole square into 2 divided by root 3. Yarigadru objection idya? See, I will write 3 as root 3 whole square. Okay. So now root 3 one time, root 3 another time. Now left out answer is 2 root 3. Root 3 value is how much? 1.7.
732.
1.7 you take. Okay. 732 or 1.7. 71. What is 17 twos are?
34.
Okay. 30.
4.
3.4. Which value is very near to 3.4?
3.5. Third option.
Third option. Option C is the answer. Option C is the answer. Option C. Nodrappa. Confusion idyanro yarigadru? Yarigadru confusion idya? Any kind of doubts, please ask. Yavude taradu tondre idru kelkodi. We are here to serve you. Yavude help bekadru kelri. Physics ಗೆ related ಆಗಿ, ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಗೆ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ, ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಗೆ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಯಾವ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಗೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದ್ರು ಕೇಳಿ. ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. ತೇಜಸ್ ಜಹಾಗೀರ್ ತಾರ್ ಏನೋ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ಯಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಏನಂತ?
No, sir.
Sir,
next question. 2017. 2017. The susceptibility of a ferromagnetic substance is susceptibility of a ferromagnetic substance. Susceptibility of a ferromagnetic substance. Inta question nu keltare CET ನಲ್ಲಿ. Susceptibility of a ferromagnetic substance is first option greater than 1, second option 0, third option much greater than 1, last option less than 1.
Option C.
C.
Option C. Okay, option C. Look at the slide 1. So clearly mentioned ferromagnetic material is what? Having susceptibility much greater than 1. ನೋಡಿ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್, ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, ಯು ಮಸ್ಟ್ ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟು ರೀಡ್ ರಾದರ್ ದನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಟು ರೀಡ್. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಬುಕ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಒಂದು ಬುಕ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸುಮಾರು 1,500 ಪೇಜ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. 1500 pages. Each page, if you consider, okay, if you assume each page consists of 5, 1000 into 5 is 5000. ಒಂದು ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 5000 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 5000 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಓದಿ ನೀವು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಯಾವ್ದು ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಲೆವೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಡೇಟಾ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಲೆವೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಆಯ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 60 ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 50 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. At least 50 answer ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, next question. Next question, tricky question. Let's see. 2017. If one easy question is picked, one trick question, tricky question will be picked from the same topic. A magnetic dipole of magnetic moment. A magnetic dipole of magnetic moment 6 into 10 to the power of minus 2 ampere meter square. Magnetic dipole of magnetic moment 6 into 10 to the power of minus 2 ampere meter square. And moment of inertia 12 into 10 to the power of minus 6 kg meter square. Performs oscillation in a magnetic field. Performs oscillation in a magnetic field. In a magnetic field of 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 Tesla. 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 Tesla. The time taken by the dipole to complete 20 oscillations. Time taken by the dipole to complete 20 oscillations is in bracket you take down pi is equal to approximately equal to 3. In bracket you write down given pi approximately equal to how much? 3, just 3. First option 6 second. Second option 12 second. Third option 36 second. Last option 18 second. 18 second. ಹೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಒಬ್ರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ರು.
12 seconds.
12 seconds. ಯಾರಪ್ಪ? ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋ.
Sir, now for 20 oscillations we can take 20 into 2 pi whole root of I by mb.
Okay. See now, if there is a uniform magnetic field and if you drop, okay, some magnetic needle, etc., it will, okay, oscillate with a certain time period. That time period value is how much? 2 pi into root I divided by mb. Is it correct? See, this time period is for one oscillation. For one complete rotation or one complete cycle, this is the time period. If you want it for 20, calculate this time period, multiply by 20. That's all. Okay, now see, let us see for one calculation or one oscillation. 2 into pi value, they said you have to consider 3. Root I moment of inertia is given how much? Moment of inertia
12 into 10 power minus 6.
12 into 10 to the power of minus 6 divided by magnetic moment is provided how much? 6
6 into 10 power minus 2.
Into, tell me what is value of B?
2 into 10 power minus 2.
Minus 2. Now listen, most important. See, 6 2s are 12 divided by 12. That will cancels out. 10 to the power of minus 2, 10 to the power of minus 2, 10 to the power of minus 4 in the denominator, minus 6 in the denominator. If it moves up 10 to the power of plus 4, what is the end result? 6 into root 10 to the power of
-2.
10 to the power of -2 is nothing but 1 by 100, correct? 1 by 100, correct, Andrapa? Correct. I can write 10 to the power of -2 as 1 by 100. Correct. 1 by 100 andre 100 ಗೆ root and raw square root.
10.
10. So 6 is outside. 6 divided by 10. What is the value? 0.6. See, this is the time period for one oscillation. If you want it for 20 oscillation, 0.6 into 20, ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ?
12 seconds.
12 seconds.
That's all. 12 seconds. Now option is B. Option is B. See, there are different approaches. ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಈಸಿ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ 20 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವೈಟ್ ಗುಡ್. ಡೂ ಇಟ್. ನೋ ಹಾರ್ಮ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ತಪ್ಪಿಲ್ಲ. ಧಾರಾಳವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಫೈನ್. ಸೊ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಈಸ್ 12 seconds. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ? ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಡಿ. ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? Next question. Next question. 2017. 2017. 2017. Which of the following properties is false? Which of the following property is false for a bar magnet? False for a bar magnet. False for a bar magnet. Its poles, first option. First option. Its poles cannot be separated. Poles cannot be separated. Cannot be separated. Second option. It points in north-south direction when suspended. It points north-south direction when suspended. When suspended. Third option. It doesn't produce magnetic field. It doesn't produce magnetic field. Doesn't produce magnetic field. Last option. It's like pole repel and unlike pole attract. Like pole repel, unlike pole attract. Now read the
Option C.
See, false. False is the keyword here. Which among the following is false?
Option C.
Option C. Remember, all magnet produce magnetic field. Whether it is magnetic needle, bar magnet, Harshov magnet, it doesn't matter. Okay, all magnet produce magnetic needle, and most important, poles cannot be separated. That's true. Take a small specimen, north and south. You break this, automatically south pole, automatically north pole. Okay, so automatically generation of south and north pole. So this one is true. North south. Suppose how to identify magnet? Take a magnet. Now take a tie in middle. So now suspend it freely. It will always come to rest in north-south direction. This is also true. Now, like pole repel and unlike pole attract, well known, okay? Property of magnet. Well known property of magnet. Fine. So, doesn't produce magnetic field is actually false statement. All magnet produce magnetic field. Even a conductor carrying current gives rise to magnetic field. Okay? So, option is C. Next question. Next question. At a place, if the Earth's horizontal and vertical components, at a place, if the Earth's horizontal and vertical components of magnetic fields at a place, if the Earth's horizontal and vertical components of magnetic fields are equal, then the angle of dip will be, first question, first option 30 degree, second option 90 degree, third option 45 degree, last option 0 degree.
Sir, option C, 45 degree.
Option C, 45 degree. Others? Check ಮಾಡ್ರೋ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ, ಅವ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ ಸರಿ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. See, I told you, among the two components, this is cos phi, B cos phi, this is B sin phi. Now here is the dip. Here is the dip value. You have to calculate what is the theta value. Theta how much? Since both horizontal and vertical components are same, BH will be equal to BV. BH is what? B cos phi. V is what? Vertical component. B sin phi. Now send B this side, bring cos this side. Now B by B is equal to what? Sin theta by cos theta. Okay, sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. B by B is 1. 1 is equal to tan theta, then theta is equal to tan inverse of 1. According to inverse trigonometric function, theta is how much? 5 by 4, which is equal to
45.
So option is C. Option C. ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆ? ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ? Next question. Domain formation is an essential feature of domain formation is an essential feature of paramagnetism. Second option, ferromagnetism. Third option, diamagnetism. And the last option, all of A, B and C. All of A, B, C. Say if this is a magnetic specimen, I will write 3 magnetic specimen relevant to dia, para and ferro. So you have to remember this concept. ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಗೊತ್ತೇನ್ರೋ? ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? Now see, in case of dia, what happens? Due to magnetic, due to molecules or ions in the specimen, magnetic domains are aligned opposite to each other. If it is opposite to each other, no magnetic effect is available. Fine. This is regarding diamagnetic specimen, like a paper. That's why it do not show any magnetic property. Paper is the best example for dia. In para, what happens? See, the alignment will be like this. Okay, alignment will be in this pattern. So in this case, what happens? A small amount of the current, if you give, now these domains, they align in this pattern. Once again you remove this, so they reorient according to the previous orientation, or go back to the previous orientation. Now this is actually paramagnetic. Can you give example for paramagnetic specimen? Para. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಮೆನ್ ಹೆಸರು?
Aluminium.
ಸಾಕು, ಅದೊಂದೇ ಸಾಕು. Okay, so best example is that. Now ferromagnetic, what happens? See here, previous case give current, orientation will be parallel, but in case of ferromagnetic, 90% it is already oriented. 90% orientation of magnetic domain takes place, but a small amount is left out. Small amount. Now, as soon as you give current to it, all are properly aligned. So that's why ferromagnetic material is very important. Okay? ಏನು ferromagnetic material ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Now tell me, now in case domain formation, already in which of the specimen domains are already formed?
Ferromagnetic.
Ferromagnetic material, already domains are oriented properly. Orientation of the magnetic domains are 90% accurate in ferromagnetic. Now give a small amount, 100%. But in case of paramagnetic, you have to give more. Now, can you give example for ferromagnetic?
Iron.
Iron, cobalt, nickel. Okay, all nickel. All example for ferromagnetic material. ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ? ಏನೇ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದ್ರು ಕೇಳಿ. Next question. Next question. A bar magnet is suspended freely. ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟನೇ question bro?
13.
13.
Okay. A bar magnet is suspended freely. We will solve more than 15 questions today. This is easy topic. Easy topic. A bar magnet is suspended freely in a uniform magnetic field. A bar magnet is suspended freely in a uniform magnetic field. He is vibrating with a time period of. He is vibrating with a time period of 3 seconds. Vibrating with a time period of 3 seconds. A bar magnet is suspended freely in a uniform magnetic field, vibrating with a time period of 3 seconds. If the field strength is increased to 4 times, if the field strength is increased to 4 times of the earlier field strength, if the field strength is increased to 4 times of the earlier field strength, the new time period will be. New time period will be. New time period will be. First option 12, second option 6, third option 1.5, last option 0.75. 0.75.
Sir, option C.
Option
C, 1.5.
1.5. ಹೇಗಪ್ಪ?
Sir, it is inversely proportional to the square root of field strength. So when it is inversely proportional to square root, it will become 1/2b.
Okay, pa. Good. Very good. Now see time period. It is equal to 2 pi into root I divided by mb. Correct? How time period and b are related? T is inversely proportional to 1 by root. If it is 1, here it is 1. Again T2 proportional to 1 by root B2. So now let us take 1 T1 by T2. T1 by T2 is what? Root of B2 divided by B1. Is it correct? B2 divided by B1. Denominator of the denominator goes to the numerator. B2 by B1. What is asked? Time period is asked. T2 is asked. Send this side. Now T1 into root B1 divided by B2, which is equal to T2. See, B1 is B, correct? So T1 is how much? 3 seconds. B1 is B, whereas B2 is how much? 4 times the previous value, 4B, which is equal to T2. B gets cancelled. What is 1 by 4? Root of 1 by 4 is 1 by 2. So 3 by 2 is equal to T2, which is equal to 1.5 seconds. 1.5 seconds. Option C. Option C. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ರೋ ನೋಡ್ರೋ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯೇನಪ್ಪ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ a short bar magnet a short bar magnet a short bar magnet placed with its axis at 30 degree placed with its axis at 30 degree with an external magnetic field of 30 degree with an external magnetic field of 0.16 Tesla 0.16 Tesla experiences a torque of magnitude 0.032 joule experiences a torque of magnitude 0.032 joule. The magnetic moment of the bar magnet is the magnetic moment of a bar magnet is the magnetic moment of a bar magnet is first option 4, second option 0.2, third option 0.5, last option 0.4. 0.4. There is a uniform magnetic field. Now here is a bar magnet. Its axis, this is the axis of bar magnet, which is placed at 30 degree with respect to field. This is north and south. Now you have to calculate what is the magnetic dipole moment. What is the magnetic dipole moment? Tell me, we have already solved this. It has north and south pole separated by small magnet because it is a short bar magnet. Equal and opposite charges separated by small distance is called what?
Dipole.
Dipole. When you place a dipole in magnetic field, what happens? Electric field, what happens? If it is a uniform magnetic
Experience torque.
Experience a torque, is it correct? Experience a torque. Here also assume this is as okay, electric dipole. So, but here it is magnetic dipole placed in magnetic field experiences a torque. Now, what is the value of torque? M into B into sin theta. That's all. Torque tau is equal to mb sin theta. Now, what is required? M required. M is how much then? Tau divided by B sin theta. Tau value is given. How much? 0.032 divided by B value is given 0.16. Sin theta, sin 30 is how much?
1/2.
1/2. See, 1/2, this 2 moves up. See, 0.032 divided by 0.16, it is a 2 times 0.2 times into this 2. If it moves up, how much is the value then?
And
0.4. 0.4. Is it correct? Correct and wrong. 0.032 divided by 0.16 ಮಾಡಿ 0.2 answer ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1/2 ಇದೆ, 2 denominator of the denominator goes to the numerator, means 0.2 into 2, it will be 0.4. Option is D. Option D. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಬೇಕಿದ್ರು ಪ್ರೊಸೀಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. Okay. Next question. Next question. Which of the following is most suitable for? Which of the following is most suitable for core of electromagnets. Core of electromagnets. First option, soft iron. Second option, steel. Third option, copper, nickel, alloy. Last option, air. Last option.
Option A.
For electromagnets, we need soft iron. I told you, transformers, electromagnets, we need ferromagnetic material. Here, soft iron is the best item because it has got low retentivity, high permeability, low hysteresis loss. Correct? So, option A is the answer. Option A. Next question. Next question. Next question. When a ferromagnetic material is heated to temperature, when a ferromagnetic material is heated to temperature above its Curie temperature, above Curie temperature, above Curie temperature, the material, first option, permanently magnetized. Permanently magnetized. Second option, remains ferromagnetic. Remains ferromagnetic. Third option, behaves like diamagnetic material. Behaves like diamagnetic material. Behaves like diamagnetic material. Last option, behaves like paramagnetic material.
Paramagnetic.
Magnetic one.
Behaves like paramagnetic material. If a specimen, magnetic specimen is heated above Curie temperature, see Curie temperature itself is a temperature at which what? Ferromagnetic material will be converted into
Paramagnetic.
paramagnetic material. Now above which automatically it behaves as what? It behaves as paramagnetic material. Nodi ententa easy questions irutte. Okay, so behaves like paramagnetic material. Indra idya? Objection idya? Next question. Next question, 2018. This was appeared in 2018. Needles N1, N2 and N3. Needles N1, N2 and N3 made of ferromagnetic, paramagnetic and diamagnetic substance. Ferromagnetic, paramagnetic and diamagnetic substance respectively. A magnet when brought close to them will, a magnet when brought close to them will be, a magnet when brought close to them will be, first option, attract all three of them. Attract all three of them. Attract all three of them. Next option, attract N1 strongly, attract N1 strongly, N2 weakly, N2 weakly, and repel N3 weakly. Option C, attract N1 strongly, but repel N2 and N3 weakly. N2 and N3 weakly. Last option, attract N1 and N2. Attract N1 and N2 strongly, but repel N3.
Option B.
Option B.
Option
B.
Option
B.
answer. Option B is the answer. Remember, for ferromagnetic material, okay, magnet attract strongly. They are attracted by magnet strongly. Whereas a paramagnetic, they are weakly attracted. So they are strongly attracted. They are weakly attracted. Okay. Whereas a diamagnetic material, they are weakly repelled. They are weakly repelled by the magnet because of different orientation in the magnetic domains. Magnetic domains ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅದು ರಿಪೆಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರೋ? ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ? Next question, 2018. The strength of the Earth's magnetic field is. The strength of the Earth's magnetic field is. The strength of the Earth's magnetic field is. First option, constant everywhere. Constant everywhere. Second option, zero everywhere. Zero everywhere. Zero everywhere. Third option, having very high value. Having very high value. Very high value. Last option, vary from place to place on the Earth surface. Vary from place to place on Earth surface. On Earth surface. Read the question. Tell me the answer. ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಓದಿ ಹೇಳಿ. See Earth's magnetic field.
Option D.
Do you know Earth itself behaves as what? Earth itself behaves as magnet. This is North Pole, this is South Pole. Now take a bar magnet, North Pole and South Pole. Magnetic field lines starts from north, ends at south. Correct? It starts from north, ends at south. Now see, most important thing. Field strength is more at the poles. Okay? Field strength is more at the poles. See, it is maximum. Magnetic field is maximum. Strength is maximum at the poles. So it is minimum at this place. So since Earth itself also behaves as a magnet, magnetic field will be maximum at the poles. So I hope you have heard about the term called auroras. What the auroras andre? It is the spectacular event that takes place in space because of what? Earth's magnetic field. So where do you find these auroras? In poles region only, in pole region only, in both South Pole and North Pole. In North Pole, it is called Aurora Borealis, whereas in case of South, it is called Aurora Australis. Okay, so South Pole alli Aurora Australis anta karetre, Aurora Borealis anta ಹೇಳಿ North Pole alli ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಬರೀ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಸೌತ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಏನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. as soon as it enters the earth's magnetic field, that glows. ಓಕೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆಕಾಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಲರ್, ಪಿಂಕ್ ಕಲರ್, ರೆಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂಥರ ಬೆಂಕಿ ಬಂದಾಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು? ನಾರ್ತ್ ರೀಜನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಪೋಲಾರ್ ರೀಜನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಪೋಲಾರ್ ರೀಜನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ವೇರಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಟು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅರ್ತ್. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ. ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ? ಪೋಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಾರ್ತ್ ಪೋಲಿಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ, ಸೌತ್ ಪೋಲಿಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿ. ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರೋ? ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 2019 ಕ್ವಶನ್. 2019. In a permanent magnet at room temperature, in a permanent magnet at room temperature, in a permanent magnet, in a permanent magnet at room temperature, at room temperature, first option, domains are partially aligned. Domains are partially aligned. Second option, magnetic moment of each molecule is 0. Magnetic moment of each molecule is 0. Third option, domains are all perfectly aligned. Domains are all perfectly aligned. Domains are all perfectly aligned. ALI, just ALI, not ANLI, ALI. Last option, the individual molecules have no zero magnetic moment. Last option, individual molecules have non-zero magnetic moment. Individual molecules have non-zero magnetic moment, which are all perfectly aligned. Which are all perfectly aligned. Aligned. Are perfectly aligned. Tell me which one is the answer.
Sir, last one.
Last one. Perfect electromagnets. In perfect electromagnets,
First option, sir.
okay, so they are partially aligned. They are partially aligned. Fine. So if you provide a small amount of the current, then they are aligned perfectly. They themselves behaves as magnets. Okay, so first option is correct. Partially aligned is correct. ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ? ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? See, same question also appeared in 2020. 2019 ನಲ್ಲೂ ಇದೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್, 2020 ನಲ್ಲೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ 2 3 ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದೆ, 3 2 ಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಅಷ್ಟೇ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಆಗಿರೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ 2 ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ third place, whereas option third is in second place, and this was the question in 2020. ನೋಡ್ರೋ, ಯಾರಿಗೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಯಾರಿಗ್ರಪ್ಪ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ? 19 ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸಾಕೇನ್ರು? Okay. So this is regarding magnetism and matter. This is regarding magnetism and matter. Now in the next class, we will see wave optics plus ray optics. Combined agi one topic maduva, one class maduva. At least 15 to 16 questions from these two topics. So that will give you a brief idea regarding, okay, CET questions from these two topics. So individual agu one class ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Okay, individual agu ಮಾಡಿಸಬಹುದು. Number of questions ಇದೆ, ಆದರೆ time ಇಲ್ಲ. Fine. So due to time constraint, in 6 class ಅಲ್ಲಿ 50% first PUC, 50% second PUC syllabus ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, so technically speaking it is difficult. So ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇವಾಗ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. So that ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ ಒಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much. ಯಾವುದೇ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೂ ನನಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವ ವರಿ ಬೇಡ, ಯಾವ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೂ ನಾನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ. ನನ್ನ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಗೆ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನೇ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಇನ್ KCET ಹರೀಶ, ಮೊದಲನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಂದಲೂ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಪ್ಪ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಕಷ್ಟ ಬಿದ್ದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅದೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೇ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಫೈನ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.